If you're an insurance agent not finding success right now, here's three metrics that you really need to start tracking so that you can hopefully have more take home pay. This is very important, and I hope this helps you. First off, number one, I want you to unpack how many calls are you truthfully taking? You want a cash flow? Well, we've got to make the calls. This is a very simple equation. How many dials are you making every day? When you're first new, guess what? We just got to make a couple more calls. Put in more hours to have a better chance of really taking your success train through the roof here. There's no glass ceiling in insurance sales, but my friends, there's no guarantees. And if you're not making the dials, you're almost guaranteeing yourself for failure. So put yourself into a position where you're going to put in some more hours. Just a little bit more can make you a whole lot more confident and a lot more competent in the industry. So, how many calls are you making in a single day? Are you tracking them? This is important for you to have the best chance of take home. Track how many dials that you make in a day. And if you're not making the dollars right now, just do a little bit more. It can really help you. Because remember, that energy is so important to you engaging with your consumers. The more hands you shake, the more money you've got a chance of making, especially in the insurance industry. Now, number two, this is your call persistency. Number two is important. If you're making all the calls, you're putting in the dials, how many people are you connecting with? This is important. How many people are you getting in front of? You'd be amazed how many people that get final expense leads will only call them maybe once a day and call it a day. And even then, maybe they're only calling it once a day for 2 days straight and then tossing the lead. There's a metric here. The average consumer that fills out a lead will pick up sometimes right away if you call quickly, and speed to lead is so vital to you. When you get leads, are you sitting them on the back burner until the end of the weekend? You got to go right away. Right away. Speed to lead is important, but once you get a lead in front of you, spend the time with it and make sure you don't give up until it's been beyond 90 days, or they say put me on the DNC list. Keep dialing for dollars, back to tip number one. But we've got to increase our powerful momentum, because most agents do not fully work their leads. They don't know how to double dial. And for those of you that don't know what a double dial is, or a triple dial, that just means you call a consumer, goes to voicemail, hang up, have another call again to that same number, hang up when it gets to the voicemail, and do it one more time. This is called triple dialing. It's a pattern interrupt. And you're not going to do that just once in the course of a day. You've got to really be one that is trying to get a hold of that consumer and don't call it quits, because the average customer may not even pick up the phone call for maybe 5 or 8 days. And the next metric could be 15 or 16 days later. And most agents give up after day one. They call you twice. I'm done. Next. All right. Don't throw your money away. Make the dials, be engaged, really increase your show rate with consumers and your persistency, because you're going to be persistent. You've heard it said, the squeaky wheel gets the grease. Well, if you want to get success in this industry, we've got to really get after our leads like, oh my word, I'm here to help. Be that like fireman dragging a hose, trying to save somebody, because you've got the solution. We just have to solve their problem. And we got to do that by having a client that shows up, or a prospect that shows up on the phone, that allows us to really give them value. It's all about them. It's not about us. But if we're not making the dollars, metric number one, how many calls are you making in a single day? Are you making 200, 300, 150, maybe only 50? We've got to get ourselves in a place that we understand this. We've got to be doing the most important thing at every given minute. And that's probably not watching YouTube. It's putting our head down and pushing. All right. The hustle muscle has to be strong to have that take home pay. But call persistency, very critical. Most insurance agents have a lot of give up, not a lot of persistency with them. The squeaky wheel gets the grease. Put your back into it. Really get after these leads. And don't give up. You may find you get more success than you even knew was possible, because 90% of the agent force fails to track these metrics. Now, tip number three is your close rate. When you get a presentation, not a person that picks up the phone, but a true presentation, you need to be tracking your presentations, because then the negativity it's not going to feel so bad. If I know that I have 3 presentations until one person purchases from me, I can go through more pain when this takes place. So get yourself into a position where you get coached by top final expense telesales agents, and you have a good partnership with great people that are operating at high levels. This is why it's so important that who you surround yourself with, you guard a little bit, because who you surround yourself with, you smell like a little bit. You've got to be coached by good people. You got to have a good work family like what we provide here at jasonfinalexpense.com. And we do recruit and partner with powerful insurance agents as well as agencies nationally. We align together to sell Medicare, life insurance, and a ton of annuities face to face, but most importantly, the telespace. So free resources for your taking always at jasonfinalexpense.com. But tonality is so important. We teach that at such an intimate level. The basics are so critical that we do basic training every week. We do high level training every single week. We want to work out the kinks in this industry so that you can hopefully attain cash flow, because it's not guaranteed to anybody. It only rewards top performers in this space. But you need to track, what is my close rate? When I give a perfect presentation, how many people do I sell when that happens? Leads are not sales. They're opportunities to have a great conversation. But if you're not training, if you're not being coached, if you're not practicing and drilling and rehearsing, you're probably not going to realize much success in this space. But get better at the basics if you want to be a beast and really take your career to the next level. So if you need any resources, always reach out. We'll help you. Or if you need a good work family to call a home, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we will drop some more content that hopefully will help you. And I'll put some resources up here above that hopefully will help you become a beast and give your best to these consumers that truthfully need us. Because in final expense telesales, we've got to take our time. But if you're not making the money, question number one on the metric is, how many dials are you really making? What is the show rate? Am I showing up? Because half the battle in this industry is showing up every day and being boring, being monotonous. And that, my friends, is so important. Be a beast at the basics and let everybody get distracted by every little shiny thing. Because if you're distracted, you're not going to make the dollars. And you don't want that to happen to you, and neither do I. I hope this helps you, my friends. Have a great day. Have a powerful tomorrow. And we'll see you soon. And always remember, you've got what it takes: a strong mind, a strong grind, and give everything we have to these great people. They truthfully need you to stay in the industry. We'll see you soon.